Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day before we begin the video. Please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. It's a week full of surprises as teased in the latest General Hospital promo, which culminates in the return of a fan favorite. But is it really her? And if so, how? Plus, Sonny escalates the war between him and Sidwell, and Michael takes action. The week kicks off with Natalia's memorial service, where Sonny confronts Sidwell. It appears Marco may not make the funeral, as he's a bit tied up. With the visitation hearing coming up, and Drew and Willow convinced that if they marry, it will give them a better shot at regaining custody of her kids, Michael decides to make a drastic move. Willow confronts him, asking what he's done. Pot calling the kettle black. Willow, given we know what you've been up to, stalking Daisy. It looks like Portia's going to get more bad news this week, given she's trashing a photo in her office. Is it Drew's blackmail, her marriage, or both? Finally, thanks to Brooklyn, Brit's name has been on many people's lips this week, and Rocco even contacted her mother, Liesl Obrecht, to find out more about her. Well, hold on to your hats, because while at the airport, Jason spots someone who takes his breath away. Blink, and you might miss Brit walking by. Read the General Hospital spoilers to find out who Trina has a heart-to-heart with, and who else in Port Charles has a plan up their sleeve. Port Charles is bracing for a tidal wave of chaos as General Hospital dives headfirst into another explosive week of heartbreak, betrayal, and shocking reversals. As Sonny Corinthos gathers his strength to make a critical move that could change the mob landscape forever, Michael Corinthos steps out of the shadows to take control of a dangerous situation. But the biggest bombshell is saved for Jason Morgan, who is caught completely off guard when an unexpected enemy delivers a blow that could unravel everything. With trust broken, alliances shifting, and secrets bubbling to the surface, the people of Port Charles are about to be thrown into uncharted territory. The week begins with Sonny determined to reclaim power over his fractured empire. After weeks of doubt, betrayal, and isolation, Sonny is finally ready to act. And his move isn't just strategic, it's deeply personal. With enemies circling like vultures, Sonny realizes the only way to maintain control is to strike first and strike hard. He turns to Brick for intel and calls in a debt that could tip the scales in his favor. But this isn't just about protecting his interests. It's about reminding everyone that Sonny Corinthos didn't build his legacy by playing nice. However, just as Sonny starts to make progress, his world is rocked by a dangerous confrontation. A familiar face from his past returns with a warning and a threat. Is Sonny prepared to face ghosts from the past while managing enemies in the present? Meanwhile, Michael is no longer content to be a passive observer. The son of Sonny Corinthos and Carly Spencer has watched too much fall apart. His marriage to Willow nearly imploded. His relationship with his father is still strained. And now he's watching the family teeter on the edge of destruction. Michael decides it's time to act. He begins orchestrating a plan of his own. One that includes corporate maneuvering, secret meetings, and a surprising alliance with someone fans never expected. As ELQ becomes a battleground for power, Michael discovers that business is just as cutthroat as the mob. But as he tries to regain control of his family's future, he may be putting everything he loves at risk. Is Michael in over his head, or will his calculated moves prove that he's learned a thing or two from watching his parents navigate power plays? The tension in Port Charles hits a boiling point when Jason Morgan finds himself cornered. Still struggling to re-establish his life after his shocking return, Jason has been pulled in every direction, by Sonny, by Carly, and by the ghosts of choices he made before disappearing. But Jason's biggest challenge isn't from those closest to him. It's from an enemy he never saw coming. In a twist that will leave viewers gasping, a spoiler-heavy figure emerges from the shadows to confront Jason. This figure, long presumed out of the picture, has damning information and a vendetta to settle. Jason is blindsided, and the consequences of this encounter could alter the course of his entire future. Who is this mysterious spoiler? Could it be a presumed dead character with unfinished business? Or is it someone Jason wronged who's finally back for revenge? As the week progresses, Carly finds herself caught between loyalty and self-preservation. With her children on the verge of being pulled into dangerous territory and her ex-husband making bold moves that could draw blood, Carly's instincts kick in. Elsewhere, Willow continues to grapple with the emotional whiplash of Michael's shifting priorities and the secrets that continue to haunt their relationship. While she puts on a brave face for Wiley, Willow knows the stability she craves may be an illusion. When Drew offers her comfort, she's grateful, but she's also uneasy about the tension brewing between Drew and Jason. She confronts Jason in a vulnerable moment and is stunned by his honesty. Willow begins to suspect that the real danger to her family isn't just external. It may be coming from within. At the same time, Trina and Spencer's reunion plans are complicated by a crisis involving Curtis. As Curtis faces a critical turning point in his recovery, Trina is forced to divide her focus between love and loyalty. Spencer, already anxious about his future with Trina, grows impatient. A confrontation with Portia only heightens his frustration and threatens to undo the fragile peace he's tried to maintain with Trina's family. Jordan is drawn back into the heart of police business when she receives a tip that implicates someone close to her in a potential cover-up. Her decision to pursue the truth may force her to turn against someone she still deeply cares for. As the former commissioner inches closer to the truth, she uncovers a shocking piece of evidence that could shatter lives. Elsewhere in town, Anna receives cryptic communication that points to a larger WSB conspiracy. Still reeling from her own entanglements and betrayals, Anna reaches out to Valentine for answers, but what she gets only deepens the mystery. Meanwhile, Valentine's double life is growing harder to maintain, and Charlotte's strange behavior raises red flags that may be tied to secrets he hoped to bury. Could Charlotte be in deeper danger than anyone suspects? Maxie continues to juggle her growing suspicions about Sasha's state of mind, while juggling deception drama that could tank the company. When Lucy unexpectedly goes missing before a key pitch meeting, Maxie takes charge. But not before Brooklyn reveals information that could change everything they thought they knew about their investor. Sasha, meanwhile, is teetering on the edge. She has begun receiving anonymous messages and phone calls that suggest someone is watching her. Is this a cruel mind game? Or is someone from her past trying to make contact? Meanwhile, Dex's absence is more than just felt. It's raising alarm bells across town. Jocelyn, who's tried to bury her grief, receives a package that forces her to relive the pain of losing him. But is Dex really gone? Or is there a bigger game at play here? A shadowy figure lurking in Port Charles may hold the answer, and if the rumors are true, Dex's story is far from over. Sam and Dante are on the hunt for a hacker tied to several recent crimes, including one that might be connected to Jason's disappearance. As they dig deeper, they realize they're being followed. Dante is ready to confront the threat head-on, but Sam urges caution. The closer they get to the truth, the more danger they're in, and the more it seems like someone powerful wants them to stop digging. Back at the hospital, TJ and Molly face a heartbreaking setback in their family planning journey. When unexpected medical news forces them to make a critical decision, the couple leans on each other for strength. But Molly's guilt over what happened with Christina resurfaces, threatening the fragile peace they've managed to rebuild. In the final moments of the week, a firestorm erupts at the Metro Court during a high-stakes charity gala. What starts as a glamorous night turns deadly when an explosion rocks the venue, leaving multiple characters injured and one fan favorite possibly dead. The aftermath will send shockwaves through the town, forcing everyone to reevaluate their alliances, motives, and futures. As Port Charles grapples with the fallout, viewers will be left wondering who survives, who vanishes, and who is secretly responsible for the chaos. One thing is certain: Port Charles will never be the same again. With Sonny making aggressive moves to reclaim control, Michael walking the tightrope between business and family, and Jason being ambushed by a ghost from his past, the entire canvas is shifting. Longtime fans and new viewers alike are in for a rollercoaster of emotion, suspense, and jaw-dropping twists. Trust is in short supply, enemies are everywhere, and the battle lines have been redrawn. General Hospital is raising the stakes, and no one is safe. Stay tuned as all hell breaks loose in Port Charles, and the shocking fire from Sonny's bold decisions, Michael's risky actions, and Jason's stunning betrayal changes everything we thought we knew. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our YouTube channel for more update news.